Good morning. Let's make some coffee. I want to experiment more with different kinds of oat milk. We're making some warm vanilla oat milk. It's delicious. Tip, if you're using like lactate milk, that gets extremely frothy in this, so fill below the line. Literally will froth up so much that it pushes the lid off and starts shooting milk everywhere. It's happened to me many times. Next, vanilla. I probably should just get one of those like vanilla syrups, but this is my method. I pour just like the itsy bitsiest little bit into the cap, enough that only like 1 or 2 drops of vanilla goes into the milk. Now we froth our milk. Beans of the day, we've got Chamberlain coffee. These are I think it's the Fancy Mouse. I did 5 beans in terms of caffeine strength. A few other beans I really like. The Fluffy Lamb vanilla blend. This pairs really well with the vanilla milk. I also love these beans from Maru Coffee in LA. This is my mug that I'm using. It's also one from Chamberlain Coffee. I posted about them and they were like, hey, can we send you stuff? And I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy it anyways. I'm gonna talk about it anyways. So they sent me stuff and I really, really dig it. This is one of those double walled mugs that keeps something insulated and also just looks really pretty. Milk's done. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some maple syrup. This is my sweetener. Kind of a little bit more than I wanted. I'm gonna pour it back in. We add our milk in. Then we tamp it down. Last step, we're pulling the espresso. Give her a good mix, and that's all. If anybody cares, here are some of the books I have. Hello, Lens. Hi. People were asking on my main channel if I could do a hair care routine sometime soon. Today is hair wash day and the baby hairs are very much out to play. Fresh out the shower. Ooh, I already got a lot of the moisture out of my hair by doing like a little towel dry squeeze. I do this routine maybe once every other week. You can definitely swap out products to what you have, to what works best for you and your hair type. You can also just take part of the routine, leave the other half behind. Like, this is just what I do. This is the full flushed out, like blowout routine that I do that people were asking about in the video in question. First thing, volumizing spray. So, roots to ends. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This stuff makes your hair so shiny, so soft, so beautiful. I feel like if you're going to invest in one after shower product, this is a great one to invest in. It says to apply liberally, so I probably do like 8 to 12 sprays. And I just get my hair really well saturated in this. I love this. This is scalp serum. I used to have a very flaky, dry scalp, and you can actually see in some of my older like main channel videos a little like dry skin flakes, and I would be so embarrassed of it. This stuff, as well as I think my shower care routine, I think transformed the game because I no longer have that. My scalp is just nice and taken care of. Divide your hair in sections, you drop it onto your scalp, and then you massage in with your fingertips. Now I'm gonna take a pause on hair products and I'm going to do my skincare routine so that way that can like soak in and set while I'm finishing up. I'm gonna wash my hands because now I have product all over my hands and I wanna put that on my face. First, Brightening Glow Toner. I love Versed. I love their products. I think their price point is really fair. Also, this lighting is doing me no favors. I'm unwell. Oh well, you can still see the routine. I'm gonna wet my face because hyaluronic acid is hydrophilic, which means it's water loving. So when you apply it, it's gonna add some extra hydration and plumpness. New to the people, triple peptide cactus oasis serum. I use this about twice a week, but usually for my hyaluronic acid needs, I use the ordinary. This just happens to be my deep moisturized day. Eye cream, this is the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. I feel moderate about this. I really like the Summer Fridays eye cream, but I ran out of that and I had this and I was like, well, I want to finish this up before I repurchase that, but I'm not obsessed. I really think it's very fine. The pump also just doesn't even grab all the product, so I have to try to like whisk it off of the sides. I feel like it's a really poor design for an eye cream. Now I'm gonna let things soak for a second. Deodorant, Kapari. I've been using Kapari for 4 years. Love how it smells. It smells like the beach. Today's skincare routine is just super duper simple. I'll probably do more tonight when I take off my makeup. Just going straight into moisturizer. This is the Youth to the People Polypeptide 121 Future Cream. I really like Youth to the People a lot. I love their products. They are a bit of a higher price point, but they're just really nice. I love how they feel on. Last step, this is one of my holy grail products. This is the Summer Fridays Heavenly 16 all-in-one face oil. You can mix it with your moisturizer. You can put it on after your moisturizer. I like to use it morning and night for extra hydration. Bloop, bloop. Final step of the routine, I'm going to wash off. Cool. Back to hair, blow dry 90% of the way. 90% dry. Also, to do this, you don't need a Dyson. You can have a Dyson. I really like my Dyson. I really do, but it's expensive and you can totally do the same thing. Cool, it's just trapped in here right now. You can totally do the same thing with a regular hair dryer and a round brush. Now, because I have so many little baby hairs and like flyaways, I'm just gonna tame that down with this round brush. I'm just gonna heat brush those down. I think I just solved it. The light was too far away. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Now you can see better. Anyways, now I've got the little baby hairs. Calm down. This is definitely where you could blow dry and be done. Now we section our hair. This part is definitely more tedious, more arduous, but it looks great. Again, you can totally do this with a round brush and a blow dryer, but this tool just, it expedites the process. It makes it so much easier. I really like it, but again, it's expensive, so. Grab a clippy. Some people use rollers. I need to experiment with that because it looks so good, but I've used rollers once. Didn't turn out how I wanted. I looked like Shirley Temple. It was not the vibe I was going for. This is yet another step you can skip. You don't have to re-roll them up. This is how to get them to last all day though and get them to be extra voluminous. Awesome, now I'm just gonna do this a gajillion more times until my head is full of curled up, already curled curls. Hair rollers in, looking great. We're gonna hairspray. This is the Kristen S workable hairspray. If you need something to like boost your energy, How Will I Know by Whitney Houston, not only just like the original version, but also the remix with Clean Bandit. It's just so good. Instant mood booster. I feel like this video is already gonna be pretty long, and we still have the whole day to go through. So makeup routine in another video if you guys wanna see it. Glam done. It's time to take out the hair. It's probably been sitting for like 40 minutes. I spent a little bit extra time on my makeup today because I'm gonna film, but I'm excited to see how it looks. Hello. Imagine I just left it like this. Oof, look at that volume. So now we have to finagle and we're gonna do all the final little zhuzhing. Look at how springy and bouncy this is. Just looks so like old Hollywood glam to me. If your hair holds this kind of a curl, then you can do less time if you don't want it to be this like full and bouncy. But then also on the flip side, if you have hair that doesn't hold a curl as well, you definitely want to have it in for a long time. So then just play around with it, comb it, kind of adjust it to however you want it to be. I really like this. I think it's so cute. And again, I feel like it's very old Hollywood glam. And this will fall a little bit throughout the day. The stronger and more intense the curls, the more longevity it's going to have throughout the week. So when I go to sleep tonight, it'll last into the next day. Last step, hair oil. These two are my favorite. This one is from Gisou and this one is from Way. They're both fabulous. I love them both. A dropper, warm it up, distribute throughout. I apply it to the lower 2/3 of my hair. If you got makeup on your roots or just anywhere by the hair, I'll just go over. And that's my hair routine. I've been filming for the last couple hours. I think I filmed two or three like short form videos, my outfits that I wore last week, which honestly, I've been really trying to push in terms of style, but then also wear the pieces that usually I'm like, oh, I should save it for this, or this is more of like a, I don't know, like a special occasion, or I want to wear this for X, Y, and Z. My whole motto and vibe for 2023 is make the everyday more fun. For example, Pikachu on top of my monitor, the everyday more fun. This cutie ghost on my hard drive, mundane becoming more fun. So unfortunately, it's too dark now to film, but I'm gonna hang out on the couch and do some editing. I'm gonna edit up the outfits of the week so I can post it on Shorts and so I can post it on TikTok. And then I'll probably post it on Instagram tomorrow. First, I have to figure out cover image for that, so I might have to shoot that. So I'll cozy on the couch. I've got Luna in the blanket. She asked if she could climb under the blanket and she went, and now she's in my little lap bowl and it's so cute. I love when she just lays here when I work. It's so sweet. Also, if you have a Costco membership, you should get this blanket because it's huge. My husband and I sit on opposite ends of the couch and we share it, and there's enough blanket and it's the perfect amount of like cozy and soft, but it's not so warm to where you're like, oh, I need to take this off me after 10 minutes.
His hello was the end of her endings. Her laugh was their first step down the aisle.
Kill the bug.
Ew.
It's gonna be dead. It's so tiny. Hi! We're back from the store. How are you? Hi, welcome to Jess's Kitchen. I'm Jess and you're in my kitchen. We're making basil pesto pasta for dinner and let's make it. Got all my basil here. We're gonna wash it and then we're gonna pluck it off the stem. She's washed and dripping. While we're dealing with the basil and making the sauce, I have the pasta water boiling in the back. Adding our pasta in. All right, finishing up our basil getting. The rest of this, I'm gonna save for spring rolls. So now we're gonna blend this all up with some olive oil. Now the recipe I'm gonna link down below. I'm doubling it. So this is a cup of olive oil. Okay, now we're gonna add in our pine nuts. 6 cloves of garlic. We don't have pepper.
We don't have pepper at all?
No. I keep remembering it and then I forget it. And then I remember it and then I forget it. Salt, pepper, and Parmesan. Thanks, Parmesan shredder.
I didn't realize you were filming. But you're welcome.
And it's not blending. You're so stupid. Last thing you add is pasta water. So make sure you scoop that up before you strain it. Otherwise you'll be very sad. Probably like half cup. And there we are, our pasta sauce. Ooh, noodles. We're gonna pour our sauce. Ooh, very nice. You need a scraper. You don't wanna waste. Mix it. The last thing I add is a good amount of red chili flakes. And then when you serve, add some fresh Parmesan and some basil leaves if you like. You can also add protein like chicken or tofu. I've done chicken before and it's super good. Dinner is ready. And you're watching Disney Channel. Dun, dun, dun.
Mmm.
Doesn't it look good?
Yeah, it does.
We got a new dishwasher because our old dishwasher broke, and I don't like it.
You don't like the function, you don't like the look, you don't like the layout.
I guess I just don't like it because it's new and I don't know it. There's no valid or real reason why I don't like it. I just don't like it.
It's looking at me weird.
It is looking at me weird. Ooh. Fresh cherry tomatoes. We're gonna put some on the side. And there we have it. Basil pesto pasta. You wanna do a taste test with me? As if you've not had this meal like 20 times. Pro tip is to add a squeeze of lemon over top. The acidity of the lemon balances out so nicely with all the rest of the flavors, and it's just like the perfect flavor palette. See you after dinner. Dinner was delicious. I'm gonna put away the food now. It died.
It seemed that Miranda, formerly Love's greatest skeptic, had recently experienced a romantic epiphany. That night, they took me out for a romantic dinner.
I think it's time to officially get ready for bed. Got the pajamas for tonight. I think I thrifted them like 3 years ago. I'm trying to see if I can muster up the energy to put away the giant stack of clothes that's to my right of things that I filmed with today, because I know that I'm gonna see that tomorrow and I'm gonna be like so stressed about it. And I feel like there's nothing worse for starting your day on like a Monday, beginning of the week, with like leftover chores from the weekend. You can't start your day until you deal with the leftover chores. And now that I'm saying it out loud and talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I found one of my smaller lights. I feel like this already is looking so much better than it did this morning. Cool, let's get ready. First up, we've got the cutest little face washing headband to exist. This is a Kiki's Delivery. I used to rent it all the time when I was a child, and my mom would let us rent movies from the library, and I would just rent Kiki's Delivery all the time, and my mom was like, you need to rent something else. Like, you cannot just rent the same movie all the time. So I found some monster movie that I liked instead, and I would alternate between the two. I got this in Japan along with a couple other little headbands like this. Those ones are from Disneyland, which I'm so excited to show you guys those because they're incredible. One of my holy grail products. This is the Burst Cleansing Balm. This is incredible for taking off makeup. As you can see, stubborn makeup, waterproof makeup. I don't want to get my sleeves wet, so I'm just gonna take some scrunchies. Go like this. Okay. For cleanser, I'm using the Youth to the People Green Tea and Spinach Vitamin Cleanser. I love how it smells. I think it's a great cleanser. I always try to make sure I go into my hairline because I always blend my makeup into my hairline, and anytime I somehow miss cleansing into my hairline, guess what I get? Pimples in my hairline. Toner, you guys have seen this one. Got another Youth to the People product. This is a retinol and niacinamide. Looks like I'm putting mustard onto my face. Finally, my dumb little eye cream that won't come out. Drives me nuts. I cannot wait to be done so I can go back to my Summer Fridays one. For moisturizer, we've got the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This stuff is awesome. My husband and I share this one. This is his go-to favorite moisturizer. He likes that it's unscented, it's thick, but it doesn't feel heavy, but it actually does some like heavy duty moisturizing. I love this stuff in the winter because as the weather changes, my skin does get kind of funky. And when it gets dry, this hydrates it right back up. And it's an all over moisturizer, so you can use it on your hands, on your chest. Final two steps, we've got our Summer Fridays Heavenly 16-in-1 drops. and then we gua sha. All right, and we are done. Not bad at all. Still good amount of volume. Still good curl at the end. For while I sleep, I'm putting it in a bun to preserve the hairstyle. So I'm gathering it high enough to where it's not gonna be right underneath my head as I sleep. And I'm finding the direction that all the curls are going in. See how they're all going like this way? And I'm going to lean into that. And I'm going to go with that flow, make a little cinnamon bun, and then tie it off at the top. And this will help preserve the hairstyle so I'm not sleeping on it. And also so like the curls all stay going in one direction.
Hi! Hello! Hello! Hi! Hi!
That is gonna be it for me today though. Thank you for watching today's vlog. I am going to just work through this pile of laundry, work through the clothes that I have to rehang into my closet, and then I'm gonna read and go to bed. Current book I'm reading is Interior Chinatown. This is a fabulous book. It's written in the style of a screenplay. I have a little less than half to still go through. I'm toggling between this and I also just started The House in the Pines, which I think I'm literally like a couple chapters in. And I have to show you guys my bookmark. It's a stick of butter. The end. Good night. Goodbye. Love you guys.